The Ruin Straw Podcast, Episode 7.
Yes, yes.
I am your host, Straw Dragon 1.
I am the co-host, Rune King 21,
It's been
and I
a
missed.
it's been a long time since we've done podcast.
I will explain this. The first time, it was my fault, because I had to go house sit my parents' house. The second time, it was Boris's fault, but it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, my power went out literally the Friday morning that we were going to do the podcast. Because we usually do the podcast around this time on Fridays. But last Friday, around I don't know, 10:30, my power went out. And it came back on Monday. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. I hated it. It was just a rough time for everyone. I was in a small room with my parents and my sister
They're nice.
in my grandma's house. For those of you who don't know, I live in the southern hemisphere, and it's summer, and that room is the only room in that house that had AC.
And in North Carolina, it's fucking cold as balls right now, and I love it because I'm a cold boy.
I am envious of you.
I love the cold. It's in my nature, and I don't know why, considering the fact I came from fucking Texas.
Well, that's why. You
That's
just
probably why. Yeah, I hate the heat. I'm so used to it, I just don't like it anymore.
that's the same thing with people who spend a lot of their time in colder climates. They move to Florida and they're like, "Oh my god, I never want to move back." As someone who has lived in Florida, I can tell you, Florida fucking sucks, and anyone who tells you otherwise can go kill themselves.
It's Florida, man.
Oh my god, Florida's the worst. I remember it was December, and I had a sweater on. And that was it. It was a light sweater in the middle of December. A light sweater. And it was, and I could have gone without the sweater, honestly speaking.
Wait, is that supposed to be cold?
I think it was like
Alright.
80 degrees. I don't know why I was wearing a sweater. So,
Sweater? What is wrong with you?
oh, a lot of things. So, we have some amazing gameplay right now, featured by Rune King. He's playing a Marvel's Avengers Assembled or something.
I wouldn't say amazing, because I'm trash. This is like my third time dying. I'm not a liar, so I'm going to be honest. I've died a lot so far, and this is tutorials.
It's an amazing gameplay regardless. We're going to be talking about Encanto, a Disney movie. Not now, like maybe 10 minutes.
We don't talk about Bruno, no. We
don't-
don't talk about
We
Bruno.
will not. Correct. We are not going to talk about Bruno until later.
Raleigh power. Bitch.
Hey, you did it.
Yeah. It took an audience to win.
You perform well under pressure, is what I'm seeing.
I don't like that. Think.
All right. First things first. What was your general impression of the movie, Joe?
Fucking amazing. I'm addicted to the soundtrack.
The soundtrack is very nice. What was your favorite songs from it, or at least
Surface pressure.
Surface Pressure?
Yeah. And I like the middle to end of We Don't Talk About Bruno. The first part is just whatever to me.
Yeah. We don't talk about Bruno is very catchy.
Also, if you actually watch the song, you can see Bruno dancing in the background when it's Bianca's turn to sing. Or Bernetta, whatever her name is. I can't remember. No, it starts with B.
Flower Girl or Super
Hearing
Hearing?
girl. Super hearing. Which, by the way, gonna get nasty with this. That it has to be the worst whenever somebody hits puberty. It's just like I can hear them doing it right now. It's like, oh, someone's about to have a baby in 6 months. Wait, how do you know that? Well, it turns out they've been doing it for like the last God knows how long.
I don't. All right, but that's not necessarily a sign. They could be using. Oh, I was gonna say they could be using protection, but then I realized I actually the time period in this movie is like the 1700s. I want to say maybe 1800s because there was like the Spanish Inquisition that came up and rolled up in a gacked abuelo, but I don't know.
I like how Thor has a fucking attack counter and a defense counter.
Thor
A
is
defense
the
counter.
Thor is the
Just
mightiest Avenger.
you're not wrong.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on surface pressure. Or was it under pressure? I'm forgetting the name of the song.
It's surface pressure.
Surface pressure. Yeah, I thought it was. That was a good song. That was a very good song.
And I won't lie, the opening song and the sister song with what else can I do? I do enjoy those because it's just like this is just touching and fun.
I
But
enjoy,
like surface pressure is just like that's good.
yeah, I enjoyed when they were introducing the family. We are the Madrigals or
Madrigals.
Madrigals.
Yeah.
Just because at the end it was like, "What can you do?" and she's like, "I don't want to tell you."
Right? It's like you're lying. Oh.
And then just fucking grandma just comes out of nowhere. And it's like, "Oh, she doesn't have powers. Bully her."
No, no, no. It was Hearing Girl that came out of nowhere.
What?
And it was just like, yeah, no, she doesn't have powers.
Pretty sure it was
Yeah.
grandma. I could be misremembering. Every time I think
No,
like, man,
grandma was the
someone
one
with...
that was just like, yo, what you doing?
All right, yeah, that's why.
Like green is health, yellow is willpower.
It was before we started talking about the story, I think Bruno might have been my favorite character.
Yeah, because he's an actual fucking wizard.
Yeah, but we'll talk about his powers later. But I think Bruno's character was the most standout out of everyone. I loved his introduction. I loved his mannerisms. I loved at the end of the movie how he rolled up and was like, "Hey." What about you? Who's your favorite?
Main character.
Mirabelle?
Yeah, she made the most difference of everything. The fucking. I forgot I can grab my hammer back. I like that back, please. She made the most difference out of everything. That's why I like her. Like, it was actual like character growth and shit. And I was just like, yeah, this is good. I like this.
Her 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 brother was probably the one that had the most change in personality.
Who's her brother?
The tiger or jaguar riding guy. The
That's
little...
her cousin, man.
Was it? I thought it
Yeah.
was her brother.
Nah, that's a cousin. Lay my hammer back.
Hmm.
Oh my god, boys, did you see that?
Unfortunately, I did not. Just
Oh
looking up.
man, I gotta try to do it again. He's on the wall now.
What do you mean he's in the wall now?
Look at the screen, he's in the wall.
I'm looking at the screen. It's just black right now for me. Give me a sec. Maybe it's just catchy. There it is. Oh yeah, I see it.
He's in the wall now. Play that
Oh,
back.
I
Go back
apologize.
in the
I
wall.
accidentally started Microsoft Word.
You feel high and mighty on that wall, little man. Cause you're not. I am.
Dude, I'm I'm conflicted about how I feel about the movie. At least its ending.
Why? Because she technically didn't get new powers, but she always had powers. But her powers were like the most mundane bullshit.
Yeah, dude, I really hope no, because it was implied that Mirabelle just didn't get any powers. But I hope like one day she just moves out, touches a doorknob on another house, and makes that house magical, and then she's like, "Oh, my power! It's I make magic houses."
I'm fucking hilarious. I'm a magic house now. That would be so freaking funny.
I'm still sticking to my theory that the house was just Grandpa every time.
Yeah, no, I said that at the very beginning. I was like, yeah, no, the house of grandpa. There's no freaking way it's not.
There's no
Fucking,
evidence for it, but that's my head canon, and I'm sticking to it. House
I
is
can.
probably my second favorite character. House put in some real work during the movie. It carried.
Oh yeah, no, it carried the whole time. What? Oh shit, she is Spider-Man. Walk on. Oh, Natasha's like single out people. She can literally just Spider-Man to people.
He's what is that? He's reverse scorpioning them. He's doing the get over here, but it's more like I'm coming over there.
I could do it in midair too. Holy shit. So far, I like her and Odin. I mean, yeah, her and Thor.
Good character to have.
Like so far, Iron Man's okay. Captain America is unique as all hell, and I like it because it's just like I can just block. I don't care about all your crap.
So I'm not gonna lie. I thought so in the beginning of the movie, you see how Mirabelle is treated, which is very rarely messed up, and it gets
Yeah, no,
worse the more the movie
it's
goes
like
on.
at least the mom and the dad still like gave a fuck though, which I appreciate. It's like at least your parents are on your side, man.
Yeah, but mother I can understand. The dad obviously because he also doesn't have powers, just like the uncle, because they both married into the family.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of, Grandma was about to start practicing eugenics, and so that's all I'm gonna say about that.
What do you mean?
Well, eugenics is when it's selective breeding.
Oh, because it's just like something wrong here.
Yeah, she's the one that set up the marriage between Isabella and that loud guy that other cousin
Or
likes.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you, the powers were interesting.
I honestly was just like I expected different. Like I honestly expected something different.
Yeah, the powers were varied significantly, right? Because who was it? Lisa? She has super strength, but like Hercules style super strength, where it can just pick up anything. It looked like.
Hell, her whole thing was that she brought up Hercules. It's just like I never seen Hercules say I'm not gonna fight Cerberus, which means that Hercules is part of the situation. It is like her reference of powers. Like she has Hercules' strength, if not stronger.
Well, she's definitely very strong. It looked like the most practical of the superpowers to have for everyday use, at least. And it was then really weird how everyone just kept going to her to move things. Like the
It's like,
part
can't
that
you move
really,
it yourself?
yeah, like the part, like some stuff I understand, right? Like the bridge, all right, but maybe also make a second bridge so you don't have to keep moving the one bridge back and forth between two rivers.
Right?
The other one was he kept having to move like the donkeys or whatever. Like just get a shepherd. The donkeys don't need to be carried. They have legs. In fact, they have 4 of them. That is twice as many as people, and people walk around just fine.
I don't
Though,
know what that did, but that was cool.
speaking of Lisa, dude, I really enjoyed the part where House was just a treadmill. It just became a treadmill for her.
Yeah, I remember that in the first song, it was just like, did the house just become a treadmill for her?
Yeah,
Like, what the
dude.
fuck?
Treadmill. House was MVP, most valuable player.
Mikasa.
Interesting selection of
Music was just popping the whole time.
music. He
Whenever
came
we,
at
like, started off.
Christian played Golden Wind right as we finished talking about the house, so it was pretty perfect. I see he too agrees that the house was MVP.
It really was. And then, like, fuck grandma. I normally don't say shit like that, but fuck grandma.
Obviously not your grandma, just the grandma from the movie. To
Oh
clarify.
yeah, I know. She's horrible. Like, she's just like, you are literally putting so much pressure on your family to the point that one is losing their powers because they finally decided to like open up about it. Another
No, no,
one
but Joe, it
realizes
wasn't.
that
It
they can
wasn't
do
just Lisa. It
more.
was everyone. Everyone was losing powers.
I know, but like Lisa was the first.
Yeah, I guess.
And then like fucking Isabella realized that like, yo, I can do other things. I don't have to be perfect child.
I can make anything besides flowers. Holy crap!
Like, it was amazing.
The thing that always made me annoyed with Grandma, dude, is that
She kept ignoring her.
she gave Mirabelle so much shit about not having powers, and she herself doesn't have any fucking powers.
Which, by the way, I like to point out, I thought that was weird. It's just like, why wouldn't she have powers as well then?
It's like Thor's hammer,
Like,
dude. She wasn't worthy. Or maybe she and Mirabelle have the same power of making houses, except hers was a one-time use.
good fuck. Oh.
Which would be really, really upsetting, especially if you did it like on a shed or something by accident. Though, to be fair, she also just did terraform the land around her.
Mostly, yeah.
Because there were mountains there that just did not exist before she showed up. So, like, if anybody lived there before and saw her just do that, she's like, oh, that's just a god. A god has come down to live with us. It's probably the reason why everyone was so nice to them.
She's special. Oh, I got shot there.
Look, she made a mountain appear. I'm just gonna be nice to her, okay? So, Isabel's power is also, I think, also very versatile.
Oh, at the plants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, when she started discovering her powers, dude, I thought she was about to become the first fucking Hokage. I thought she was about to start fucking growing trees and everything. That would have been pretty funny to see, though.
That'd be hilarious.
The
What's your
house,
power?
the house starts falling down. Fucking makes a new house.
Fuck, dude. That, damn.
Now we get onto the most problematic of the powers.
What's that?
Felix. Oh,
Oh, the shape changer.
shapeshifter. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm worried about him. Like straight up, I'm worried about him.
They portrayed him off as a prankster, but he feels like that type of prankster that is like just dead inside.
It's like he's not doing this because he wants to or because he likes to. It's just what's
It's
there.
the only thing he knows how to do. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's a good thing he was only without powers for like a day, or else he would have gone into some real crisis.
What if he got stuck?
As a What if he was shapeshifted when he lost his power, so he just got stuck as somebody else?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I don't think it would work. 'Cause I think he just wrote back. But if he didn't, oh, dude, that would be hilarious.
Out. Out.
So everyone keeps saying that he's going to use his powers for sex, and I agree. But I
Yeah,
think,
no, when he like legit realizes what he could do, you know he's going to. Like there's no way he is not going to, or at least think about it at least once or twice.
oh no, dude, he is 100% going to Zeus somebody's life. He's gonna like pretend to be the husband of some girl, and then just do the business and then leave. And then the husband's gonna come walk in, the real one. He's like, "Oh, hey, you're already in bed. What's up?" The wife is gonna be like, "Oh, what do you mean? Here before?" Like, no, I just got back from work.
Like it's gonna be fucking weird, my man. Yo, this is cool. I don't realize how cool this was. He literally just spirit sword this fucking robot like it was some Dragon Ball Z shit.
We're playing Iron Man.
Yeah. I just spirit
Why is he
sword
not
somebody.
wearing this suit?
He is. He's only wearing pieces though.
I just see it wasn't in the budget to add the rest of it.
No, they have them. I just haven't unlocked them yet.
Wait, are you telling me you have to unlock the suit piece by piece?
I don't know.
Because that'd be
Bush, you're
pretty.
asking, Bush, you're asking questions. I actually
That'd be the
have no
worst though, because you can just end up wearing like half the armor, like a chest
idea.
piece, then an arm bracer, maybe the legs, and then the rest of it is just bare. Like
Bro,
no helmet. I forgot. I didn't unlock it yet.
you're asking me questions I have never done. I've never like messed with before. Time to play as Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Hulk Schmurd. But yeah, no, I feel bad for that kid because eventually it's gonna kick in. It's just like, yo, I could do shit.
So
Hulk
I really
dodges.
I
Fuck.
really enjoy the mother's powers.
Oh, you can eat food and you heal.
Yeah, that one was also just game changer. But it's also kind of annoying because she had to like cook for the entire town.
Oh, she doesn't have to, but you know, if you ever get sick, you're fine.
Yeah, but I can also see people like abusing the crap out of that. So like imagine it's like 3 a.m. and you can't go to sleep because of like you have a headache or something. You just go up and like, hey, Juliet, I need you to make me some cookies.
It just has like a fucking perch on the side for it. Presses the button, it fucking scrolls down.
Well, I don't know if they have to be freshly baked though, because I've never seen her heal somebody with like not freshly cooked food.
Wait, drain rage meter?
Rage meter. The
That's what
rage
I said,
meter.
dude.
The rage meter did not fail.
Dude, their shits work weird. Okay. Oh, you actually heal from it. Okay.
You know who I think had the worst power out of all of them?
The animal kid.
No, like his was like C tier. Like it was trash, but it wasn't real trash, right? It's still useful. I'm talking about Peppa, the aunt who could control the weather with her emotions.
Oh man, you know that's gonna be annoying as fuck.
Because she just had like a rain cloud just forming on her head constantly. I can't imagine waking up in a shitty mood and then it starts raining in your bed, so your mood gets even worse. Which then, in fact, makes the rain harder. It's just a perpetual cycle of pain and torture.
This is my cliff.
I'm also curious as to like what other emotions triggers what. Like if she's sad, maybe it starts raining. Obviously. But like if she's angry, maybe it's like a windstorm or a lightning storm.
Be one motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Is what the Hulk does.
And I throw his ass like he's a toy. Come here. I died. I don't get what I'm supposed to do.
Alex, maybe. Who knows? They never explained it. Alex said, if she's horny, it might trigger a heat wave.
Bro, that'd be scary.
It'd also be
That would be
very
so
confusing. It'd
scary.
be very confusing for the townsfolk.
Well, at least at first, yeah.
Because at first they figure it out eventually, but they'd be able to tell the obvious clues, right? If they see her sad and it's raining, they're like, "Oh shit, it's raining, sad." Right? It's an extra sunny day, so you're like, "Oh, dude, Peppa's in a good mood, great." And then all of a sudden, like, especially if they're intimate at night, there's just a fucking heat wave in the middle of the night, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening? What is this? What's happening? Why is she doing this to us? I'm trying to sleep, and she's making it like 100 degrees outside."
Ugh. Just ugh. It's nothing but ugh.
I don't know how she hasn't been lynched yet, dude.
Well, easy. She just hasn't.
I guess also her other like super powered family member stop you. Still, it's got to be so annoying being around.
Well, obviously. We wouldn't be annoyed being around her constantly. You know how often, like, you can see it with her husband, who's like always just like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay." Like he's constantly like freaking out. It's like, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay."
Well, I don't think freaking out as much as just being
There,
extra, yeah, extra there. Which I mean, I guess it works out because I think he's just the clingy, attentive type.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Again, the husband is just good mood all the time. He's just a happy individual. It works out. Now we finally talk about Dolores and her super hearing.
Which I like, but at the same time, I don't like.
Yeah, it felt like she had very selective super hearing.
Or
Because
she tries to
sometimes
be selective.
they'd be whispering, trying to keep something a secret, and you just hear Dolores on the other side of the house just going like, oh crap, I shouldn't have heard that. But that should
Doing
happen
the
like
hum
all the
noises.
time. So secrets
Oh yeah,
just
no, definitely.
don't exist for her. Yeah, she hears everything. I mean, you're just boxing this robot.
Is that a problem?
No, it's just very cool. It's distracting me. Damn you, stop it. Anyway. Yeah, Dolores is probably the one I felt the most bad for. I do like the level of attention they had with her though.
She's
Every
constantly referenced,
yeah, every time she like
like constantly.
yeah, every time she like clapped or did something, it was always like with the tiniest amount. Which like it was the one scene when they were celebrating the little cousin's birthday, the animal one,
Antonio.
Antonio, yeah. And do you see her just like clapping with everyone else, but with just like the very tippies of her fingers? And I guess that's a cool detail, but it doesn't stop everyone else just clapping at full strength. Also, the fireworks and the whistles and the everything loud that was going on. It would have been nice if they just gave her like earmuffs or something, dude. Oh, maybe her room is designed to be like soundproof at night.
That'd be nice.
And
That'd
be
be really
the
nice of the room.
yes, I can believe that. I believe the house could do that. Or else she's gonna just see a lot of, or not see, but hear a lot of situations. Especially with how intimate her father seems to be with Mother.
Oh yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, she probably knows, or at least has heard a lot of things that she probably did not ever wish to know. All right, well, it's time, Joe.
What?
We're gonna talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. No, no.
We're gonna talk about Bruno, or at least his powers, anyway.
I mean the fact he's a fucking wizard.
Yeah. A nice touch was
Fucking
that everybody had their own room, and then it was all magical, and you touched it, and it was personalized for you. Hi.
dude, Antonio got a fucking jungle. I don't understand that.
Well, he's a animal. He's a druid, so animals like him. He's in the forest. It's his natural habitat.
God damn, man, that must be like fucking crazy. But also, speaking of rooms, Isabella having the room that's full of like pretty much her giant fucking garden. When they were raising up, that means that her room went through the ceiling.
The rooms are bigger on the inside.
Yeah, like the house is just like, yeah, no, you can just have it go through the ceiling.
No, but the rooms are bigger on the inside. I don't think it went through the ceiling. Yeah. So Alex brings up a good point. Antonio's room probably smelled like absolute donkey. On
Oh yeah, no,
on the basis of the donkeys. And Isabella's room at least smells nice, I would think.
he would hope so.
Yeah, but it probably gave people fucking seizures.
Cause too much aphrodisiacs and shit.
All the colors, dude.
Colors, dude.
All right, but I want to talk about his room.
How's a goddamn force?
It was a goddamn damn tower. We later saw how Bruno performs his magic, and it's the most magic of all the magics. And then not only that, but then Bruno's room is literally a tower. Everyone else had the room and it didn't change the house from the outside, right? Like the inside was its own little separate dimension, I think. But Bruno's room did change the house. It added a tower. Bruno is such a wizard that the house is like, all right, well, you're a wizard, and you know what wizards have? Towers.
I can't die here. I got so far again.
Now, the only downside I can see to Bruno's room is all
The
the
stairs.
fucking all the sand, dude.
Nah, don't you remember? God damn it, you fucking cunt muffin. Don't you remember he said the stairs are a bitch? He's just like, I don't, it's just so many stairs.
Bruno is a wizard. The stairs are mandatory.
It's like, you know how hard it is to get to family dinners? That shit was funny. It was like, you know how hard it is to get to these fucking things?
Again, the stairs were mandatory, or else he wouldn't be a wizard. But the sand, though. Sand was just everywhere, dude. That would have been, I think, the most annoying part. Because especially you're going up the stairs, you're getting all sweaty because it's super cardio. And then
Going up sideways
yeah,
stairs.
and then there's just like a small breeze and there's a sandstorm. And you're just covered in sand. Sticky, wet sand.
What's up, bitch?
Whenever Bruno's powers got brought up, it always makes me sad. Because Bruno's such a nice guy, and everyone treats him like crap.
Because they see the bad side of the potential of their prophecies and shit, and it just goes heavily south because they just go focus on the bad side. Like at the end, he was just like, "Yo, your fish was gonna die anyway. I was just giving you a fair warning." And then he was just like, "Sis, I know you were stressing the fuck out, and I didn't like that, so I tried to give you a fair warning to calm down."
No, but
And it's just like everything just went south. Apparently.
everyone could have inferred that. Like the one guy who popped up during the musical was like, he told me I was gonna have a gut, and then I did, and it's like, well, that's your own fault. He was warning you, and you didn't change
just stay
anything.
working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work out, get a better diet. Why? You did nothing. No, but Alex is right. Oh, Bruno also just knows parkour. Which, again, it makes sense considering the amount of stairs he has to climb to get to his room.
I would hope you know parkour, doing all that shit. Fuck you, heavy hips.
Dude.
No, you're garbage. You and your mother. Fuck you.
All right, but the goldfish prediction, Alex, was just goldfish don't even live that long, so it's not like it was anything that that was
She
out
didn't
of
know
left
about.
field. Yeah, because Alex is like Alex said he hates the goldfish prediction, but like he was just warning them, like maybe she forgot to change the water.
It's gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot
like,
of goldfish die because they use up all the oxygen in the water that they're in. You have to constantly change out the water. So maybe he was trying to warn the girl, hey, your goldfish is going to die tomorrow, so maybe change something, do something.
Well, you always got.
Okay. Yeah.
So like, they probably didn't know that regardless.
Okay, no, now I agree with Alex. Alex said it was how the girl reacted. Yeah, I agree. Can you imagine how OP it would be if Bruno actually decided the future, though?
What do you mean?
Well, I would compare it to, have you ever seen Thousand Year Blood War arc for Bleach?
Bruh, you're talking to the guy that fucking watched it every time it released.
All right, so you know about Yawk's power.
Me, yeah, you hawk
You
lock,
you
yeah.
yeah, Yobak.
Dude, saying his name without the second part is weird.
But yeah, so his power was complete bullshit, and the best way I can, at least the way I saw it explained, was that he could see a lot of futures, and then he could pick the future he wanted to happen.
Yeah,
So what if
and you could do
Bruno
something
had
else. I don't.
something like that as his power? Right? What if he decided to pick what he saw, and then it would come true?
Fuck, that's nasty.
Didn't they what, Alex? You're gonna have to be more specific. No, no, no. His real power is not acting. That's just his talent.
Uh,
What are you playing as? Elastigirl?
uh, Ms. Marvel. Not confuse it with Captain Marvel.
Oh, I'm gonna confuse it.
But you could say she's technically Elastigirl from Marvel. The thing that makes it weird is that her wristband also expands.
All right, so that was the problem though. They didn't take heed. They were all just dumb. Bruno would like warn them, and they're like, "Oh crap, this is it." Like if Bruno walked up to a guy and was like, "Hey, tomorrow at noon, there's gonna be a piano hanging on a ledge, and it's gonna fall on you. Don't walk under it." And then the only thing that people would hear, like, there's a piano on the ledge, tomorrow, and you're gonna be under it. They're like, "Fuck, dude." And then the next day, instead, they go to that exact situation. They see the piano. Instead of avoiding it, the people were like, "Well, there's no escaping fate," and they just accepted it and died.
Right? And then like the whole like big vision that appeared in the fucking movie was just like, yeah, no, you can either cause the house to break down or you can fix the house. Or like keep the house from breaking down in general. And it was just like it wasn't being specific, it was just saying, yo, you can either fix the house or break the house. It's really how this goes through.
But that was so bad, though. That
Oh yeah,
that vision was so skewed because Maribel didn't actually have the power to choose. It was all Grandma.
yeah. I think what the thing was is that she had to make grandma see that grandma's being a dumb bitch. But like it wasn't clear about it. It was just like, yeah, no, you just have to like do
Yeah,
it.
no,
And it was
but
just like, what do you mean you have to
but the
do
whole
it?
thing was the whole point that they made it look like it was Maribel's choice that either saved or broke the family. But it really wasn't. It was Grandma's choice. Like Maribel contributed, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't really up to her though.
Yeah, it wasn't. I am brick girl.
I wouldn't really call it a two-part prediction though.
It really could have gone one or two ways though, so that's what I like about it. But at the same time, it's just like it's a Disney movie. It's gonna go the positive way.
Yeah,
Clearly.
that was the first vision that had like a fork, where hey, there's gonna be a choice you make, and depending on the choice, different futures.
And technically, she did do both.
But you know what the worst part is? We've never seen any of Bruno's other visions, so we don't know if all his
Yeah.
visions are like that, where like they're doubles.
There's a two part.
Yeah,
They're a coin. They're literally a coin.
yeah. So that maybe that's why he was always warning people. Is like, hey, I'm trying to get you to get the good one.
Right, I gotta do this. There we go. You asshole.
All right, Alex, we'll see you. Going to the gym, friend.
I thought he already went.
I did too. Apparently not.
He's a liar. I always knew it. You can see it in his eyes.
You can see it in his rice cooker, dude. Just he's indirectly insulting you and Nathan. He's telling you can't cook rice.
Oh, he's not wrong. I suck at cooking rice.
Only half
And
of
also,
you
I
sucks at
don't
cooking rice.
know, and I honestly haven't ever used a rice cooker. But here's the thing: I only suck at cooking rice till about a certain point, and then I fuck it up, and I get a little bit of burn at the bottom. Just like fuck, I overestimated. I thought this rice would be stronger. It wasn't.
Well, rice requires a lot of stirring. A surprising amount of stirring.
Oh, apparently Spider-Man's in this game now, and I just don't. I don't know where, when, or how. So, who, what, when, where, how, what?
Is he a DLC character?
I don't know.
Joe, I'm gonna talk about the saddest part of the movie.
When the house breaks down?
Nah, that was kind of funny.
No, that was the saddest part.
No,
the most important character
no,
died,
no.
technically.
The saddest part of the movie was when Mirabelle found Bruno in the walls, and then she saw his
plate.
and she saw the plate. She saw the painted on plate.
That shit hurt. I was just like, oh fuck.
And then he was like, you know, they're bad people, but they're my family, and I love my family. And you're like, oh no, Bruno.
You don't deserve this. And then you find out you really don't deserve this. Your mom is just a dumb bitch.
Everyone else is wrong, Bruno. You are amazing. Don't listen to their
You are a
lies and
blessing.
slander.
You're a blessing upon this curved world.
You try to take the world and gently lay it on your bosom, and everyone else just like spits in your eye.
It's really sad though. Just like he honestly did the best for the family, and yet the family was just like, "But fuck you." He's just like, "No, that's not."
Speaking of, dude, I really enjoyed the scene at the end when Mirabelle and Grandma were done with their whole spiel. Everything was fixed, and then Bruno just like rides in last minute. It's like, nope, I am the one who did the bad. It was me.
Yeah, he still tried to hold the family together. And it's just like, no, the family's been fixed. You don't need to break yourself again. You can calm down.
So, I found out something very interesting this week about Digimon.
What's that?
Do you remember back in the OG series, there was an episode where Tai went back to the human world?
Yeah, he was by himself.
Yeah, and Kari.
Oh, pretty much, yeah, finding Kari.
He was by himself and Kari. So apparently, in the original Japanese, that whole episode was supposed to be very incesty.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like, the creator, the director of the episode, like, came out and admitted it, dude. Like, it didn't come across... It didn't come across like that way in the English version because of changes they made to the dialogue and stuff. But, like, apparently it was... It was kind of low-key, so, like, the adults would pick up on it, but the kids would just, like, wouldn't notice. It's like when they do the adult jokes
Ed and
in
Eddie jokes.
cartoons.
Ed and Eddie jokes.
Yeah.
Son of the Shepherd, something, something, something,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
etc.,
It
etc.,
was like
etc.
that. Apparently the voice actors also picked up on it, so they even changed the way they did their dialogue. Like they didn't change the dialogue, but they changed the way they said it to make it more appropriate to the episode.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
I did not know he had a flamethrower. That's cheating.
It's pumping.
Wait, don't I have a unibeam? What's up?
Uh, I like the relationship I had with Antonio though.
Or it's just like blah 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 blah. Blah.
Mm-hmm. Also, Antonio changed a lot when he got his powers.
He kind of just fucked off.
Yeah, dude,
Like straight up.
he was off doing things with the animals.
You got real close to that fucking
Jaguar.
cougar.
Yeah.
Jaguar, cougar. I don't
Whatever.
know. It's one of those two.
Yeah, he got real close to that cougar.
Oh shit. Not expect that one.
So neither was Antonio, dude.
He honestly didn't even think he was gonna get a power, to be perfectly honest.
Which is really fucked up.
Just like you didn't get power, just like yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What
want
does
to
that have
be
to do with
like
you?
you.
It's like what does me not having powers have to do with you, boy?
God show.
So,
Not really much else to talk about. Let's wrap it up. Last impressions.
we don't talk about Bruno, no.
Yeah.
MVP Bruno and Maribel.
Mine would be House and Bruno.
Also, I will say this. Oh, now I get the super fucking ability. Bullshit. Um, when I saw Lisa, the strong girl, I was like, I immediately like her, and that's only because I have a strong king. It was just like I like this girl already.
You know what part of the song in of We Don't Talk About Bruno I really liked?
When he's dancing in the background.
I know I really liked Isabella's intro. The whole
Oh, because he was just a bitch.
the whole harmony thing she had going on, right? I also liked the way it broke up the song though, because Bruno, everyone was like, Bruno told me this sad thing, Bruno told me this sad thing, Bruno told me this sad thing, and then Isabella comes in and it's like, he told me, I'm gonna just have a perfect life, and he's like, oh, okay.
And then you have the hearing chick. She's just like he told me that my love interest is gonna be reach away, and it's just like bruh.
Final impressions on my side. I I like the movie. I like the musicals. I feel like they could have handled some things better, especially story-wise. Mirabelle. I feel like she deserved getting powers at the end, but whatever. You can't win them all.
Bust the cap in the ass.
Yeah, that works.
Um, I my final impression is go Mirabelle, fuck grandma. Grandma is selfish.
Yeah, Grandma was super selfish, but I'm glad she learned the lesson in the end.
Selfish.
You know,
selfish old lady.
you know, it'd be very good sequel to this movie.
Mirabelle's grandma Umbrella is dead.
Yeah, I was thinking like a 90, like an 80-year time skip, and now Mirabelle is the abuela.
Do you think she would like be there? Like honestly,
Maybe. Maybe Mirabelle also have. Maybe Mirabelle's power is just something that you haven't seen yet. Maybe she can talk to Ghost.
just talking to him. But what's Grandpa? I can't remember.
Abuelo.
Abuelo. I she was just talking to Abuelo
Maybe.
the whole time. Who was in
And
the
no one
house?
saw it. Yeah. All right. For the next podcast, I'm feeling
Ah,
bleachy.
bruh, don't. That's gonna be like 4 hours. Don't do this to me.
We'll not do all of it. We'll do part of Bleach. We'll do the beginning and Soul Society arc.
You do the Soul Society arc. Theme song comes in. Theme song gets cut off by Maybach.
Well,
Also, I like to point out, I literally just listened to like a clip from a podcast called Castle Super Beast, and they just talked about Encanto,
hmm. Oh,
and
it's
also
popular right now.
I know, and I see why Greg Miller likes Avengers. This is pretty fun,
It
kind
looks
of
it looks
samey, but it's fun.
it has a very hack and slash feel to it, where like the move sets are limited until you unlock the combos.
As somebody that loves the fuck out of Muso games, like Berserk Band of Hawks,
Hmm.
Samurai Warriors 5, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, all that stuff. Fucking Samurai no, not Samurai Warriors.
I'll
All
put
Star
also Samurai
Warriors.
Warriors.
Also Samurai Warriors 1, 2, 3. Uh Sengoku Busada.
So
I just love Muso hack and slash games, man. It's just my
I've
thing.
played basically like 95% of the Spider-Man games. I haven't played
You
the
haven't
late.
played the PS4 version
I did. I haven't played the PS5 version
with Miles Morales and shit.
just because I don't have a
Dude, I want,
PS5.
right? Who does? All right, the
But
people that are fucking lucky as shit.
I've played literally all the other versions of Spider-Man. Spider-Man has the same gimmick. So it's probably gonna go like this, Joe, where you have a very basic move, right? You have a one,
Mm,
two, three combo. But as you level up your characters, those movesets are gonna increase. You're gonna be able to do more combos, you're gonna add more stuff.
like that, like that.
Yes, but more. Alright. We're gonna end it here.
Also,
We're gonna end it on the
Boris,
go
we
ahead.
can one time we can maybe instead of Bleach next week, we can talk about a game instead. You know what game I'm thinking? Well, not even next week, probably Friday. You know what game I'm thinking about?
Warhammer?
Warhammer is a good choice, but I don't know nothing about Warhammer.
Oh, I can talk
What
about
I was
Warhammer for so
what I
long.
was thinking about was God of War because we played all of them except and you haven't played the most recent one though.
I have not played the newest God of War now, but
So
it
if I
is out
get you
on
the
PC.
game,
It is out on PC, so I'm going to
exactly.
buy
If
it
I get you the
eventually.
game,
Gonna play it.
I can get you the game and you can play it on the podcast.
We talk about. Oh, dude, that'd be fun.
God of War.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a cool little.
So podcast Friday.
Yeah, we can talk about God of War. That's fine too.
All right, I should be able to buy it for you then. Oh, you're gonna love the fuck out of it. You're like, why the fuck is this here?
God of War
You
is
can't play. You can't start it without me though.
God of War is a fun friend. It is
God of
a
War is,
game I played the crap out of.
bro. You played the fucking You played Ascension before I could.
Ascension was fun, but they're all fun. Like the one.
Dude, the only thing Ascension sucks at is that there was like specifics for certain things, and it's just like I'm about to destroy you, game, because you're pissing me off. I remember that because you got to a point you're just like, I'm gonna fight the world. I'm just like, boys, calm down.
Right. We'll end it here. I guess instead of doing Bleach next week, we will in fact do God of War.
Friday. No, we do God of War Friday. Bleach can be next week.
Whatever. So I'm thinking of next podcast is next week instead. You know.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah. So next podcast we'll do God of War. Podcast after that, if probably do some Bleach. While we will be talking about Bleach, I think I'm just gonna play God of War on that podcast too. All right. Until next time.
Peace out, buddy, bud.